What's up, everybody? Welcome to an all-new episode of SCNS Live, the Super Cool Nerd Show. Thank you for joining us out there in the Super Cool Nerd Nation for another week of news, nerds, and we got to talk to some people today.
Announcements, I guess.
Yes. I mean, just go ahead and just come right out and say we'll get to that in a second. Hey, thank y'all for joining us out there. I am Jason the X over here. This is Cass.
My name is Cass.
That's Kat.
I don't know who I am.
Behind the board, typing stuff, probably looking for more bullying comments from me. That's Core.
Hello. No, actually, I was just expressing how excited I am to talk about Neopets today.
Why are we talking about? Anyway, yeah.
That's what the news portion of the show is for.
Yeah.
Core is dressed like a sexy librarian, apparently.
Not
no
sexy
other way she
because
can dress like a librarian. Am I right? Because she's always sexy. Okay. She understood. She understood.
So, anyway, I would first like to start the show off for everybody watching and who comments, likes, or anything like that. Any degree of success we have is directly thanks to you guys and the attention that you give us for some reason. And I have to tell you, I am thankful for every single bit of it. Thank you out there, because today we were given an opportunity a couple of weeks ago. One that we were able to take in today, that we were able to talk to the fine people of the Mighty Nine Critical Role about their upcoming season on Prime Video of the new Mighty Nine show.
Which is really good.
It is super good. We have screened it. We are under some embargoes, but we will be posting some reviews of it. But today we got to talk to all 8 of them. Cass actually did the interviews, and you did very well.
Thank you. I need to go ahead and just. I think I lost consciousness for a while.
You did kind of curl up in the fetal position and were just unresponsive for 10, 15 minutes. That's nothing compared to what you usually do. So
It's true.
So this was good.
On the short end.
I was about to say that's actually doing pretty good.
I did post some little teaser images on our Instagram. I hope y'all enjoyed that. But yeah, we had a good time. They were very, very likable. I have also learned that be careful what you post on TikTok, because it might get to the person that you were talking shit about.
Yep. Yeah, apparently Travis Williams knows about our TikToks.
Travis knows our little show.
Which feels great until we remember
the content.
It
did make me think about some of the things that I've said on this show and whether or not I would want the people I was talking about to see that I said those things.
To lay it out for you, we literally entered the room for the interview, and Travis was the first one to go, "Hey, Super Cool Nerd Show, watch you guys TikToks." And both Cass and I literally looked at each other and went like, and I instantly was like, I talked shit about Laura Bailey that one time.
And Travis can beat you up.
Yeah.
He can beat me up too.
No.
I would not be upset
I'm
if
gonna
I
go
just
ahead
got
and
like
take Travis.
picked up and thrown.
Either one of them.
I wouldn't want to.
Exactly.
I wouldn't feel good about it.
That's what I'm saying.
Why'd you have to call me out? Like, no, what I want to... I like Travis. He's a very nice guy. I would hate to it'd be like, hey, Jason, go beat up Matt Mercer. No.
Oh.
Anyway.
Can I admit something embarrassing that I admitted to Jason earlier today?
We're gonna put it on TikTok.
I mean, go right ahead.
Yeah. Okay, so I've avoided Critical Role a lot because a lot of the fandom at the time it was really popular was
Pretty toxic.
and those were the same people spoiling everything for me every week, so I just didn't care for a while. And when the shows came out, I considered watching it, but I never got around to it, and now I feel like I kind of have to watch Mighty Nine because one of my favorite musicians is voicing in it.
Yeah. George Strait surprisingly is in this.
No,
season.
not George Strait. That's a different
Sorry,
man.
not George Strait.
Tim McGraw.
Tim McGraw. Sorry.
How dare
Mr.
you?
McGraw himself.
Sorry, George Strait was in the news today for other reasons. So anyway.
Yeah. When I was like 5, I was convinced I was going to marry Tim McGraw and that we were going to be husband and wife and it was going to be great. And when I found out he was married to Faith Hill, I hated her for like 3 years.
Oh, shit.
I was a child. I know they are right. Faith Hill is great music. Hi.
I will say, now is a wonderful time to get in Critical Role. They did just start campaign 4, and
Yeah.
I'm caught up and we're fucking good.
No. This campaign I'm considering getting into, and I'm considering watching Mighty Nine because I do like a flamboyant tiefling, and I saw one. So.
Oh, the show is great.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Molly Mock. Yes, he's very pretty. I'm gonna like him.
Yeah. You
Anyway.
are absolutely right. All fandoms have some bad eggs in them.
They do, and I needed them to stop before I could enjoy something.
Well, now you have better friends.
I do have better friends.
As far as the interviews, some of the stuff that we talked about could go into the realm of spoilers, and it's specific to episodes of the show. So those will always be coming after those episodes have aired, as we have agreed to a clause with all this. Is what happens. But there are just like, things like Marisha telling us her favorite curse words during the season, which I don't think that's spoilerific. That's just Marisha
Fun.
being Marisha. So.
Everyone
Likely we're
loves
going to post those. So videos will be coming soon. Of course, they're going to look through everything, approve it, make sure that what was said is okay, and then release it out to us. But yeah, those interviews will be coming. But like I said, we would not have any opportunity to talk to these people without a following and you guys out there watching, liking, and getting our name out there past Algae Rhythm. And thank you very much. So can't wait to share these interviews with you, and they're pretty good, and go watch Mighty Nine when it comes out. So yeah, just a little humble, thank you to y'all out there. I am greatly appreciative.
I'm shocked at the opportunities we've had. Has always been surprising, but always grateful.
Yeah.
It's been fun, a fun ride.
Mighty Nine premiering November 19th, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Oh wow, we got it early.
Oh, yeah.
I've already watched all 8 episodes. Now I got to go back and watch them because you're like asking me stuff. So I don't know. I literally don't remember.
There's some shit in there that like.
I like Mercy's comment real quick that I need a Molly cosplay.
You do need a Molly cosplay. It is one of the most complicated cosplays I have ever seen if you do the code accurately.
It's
fucking insane.
A Spirit Halloween one, really? Okay.
yeah, there's one.
Just forward.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
did see. They were like $150.
Wanna be
Yeah, but they
Jester?
looked
I mean,
really
I wouldn't be
good.
I would
Those are
pay.
40s.
I would pay to have you.
I mean,
A male
actually,
jester?
Yes.
I've had
That'd be cute.
mine locked down for several years. Like I just haven't done it.
Yeah.
A male. Okay. Apparently, a male jester is on my list at some point. I want to do Ford.
I'll design it.
I think you would be an amazing Ford.
I'm making Yasha.
Why couldn't I just do Caleb? Because it'd be easy, and I could be dirty.
But Ford, you could be strong.
Yeah, I'm pretty
And
strong.
Although they
You'd
do
ha-
make fun of him constantly for being weak.
Oh boy.
You also do have. Oh,
And I
good. We need to
constantly
bully him.
Yeah.
But also, you would have to deal with me putting face paint on you.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
He is
We'll work on
absolutely
that.
required paint.
Oops, all
Yeah. No
jesters.
shit. Oops. All jesters.
All gestures. Oh yeah, I will say she does do an amazing Caleb.
Yeah.
I don't
No,
care.
we can't take Caleb from her.
Yeah.
Oh, if somebody should want to fight somebody, I'll fight you over Caleb, man.
There's a lot
Nah,
of
just
amazing NPCs. in
No,
that as well.
Ford seems more my speed, So
I saw one that was like a drow, and I have to
Yeah.
stop myself from looking up anything about them.
Oh, yes. Spoilies.
Okay.
okay,
Anyway,
let's move on. So yeah, we do got some stuff to do here. Let's go ahead and kick this thing off with some super cool nerd news.
If you had access to the internet a couple of months ago, you know about K-pop Demon Hunters. It absolutely swept every single website I've ever seen in my life, and just took the internet by storm. We thought we were getting a sequel. We are getting a sequel. That is the good news. The bad news is that it's not coming until 2029.
Let them cook.
And I will say, I will say, keep in mind a couple of things when you're like me, you're like, oh, that's so long. One, you did not know that this existed 3 months ago. You did not know. And two, good things take time. Especially animated stuff. And good animated stuff, actually especially everything, but good animated stuff takes time. And if you've seen some animators kind of break down frame by frame some of the absolutely fantastic pieces of animation that went into this movie, like, this is a movie that love was absolutely poured into every single frame that you see on screen. I've seen breakdowns of the Hunmoon is based on how sound looks when you see its vibrations constructed visually. Like, this, every single frame of this movie is just poured love over and over into it. It's gonna take a while.
Someone actually pointed out, and I saw this today, that when they're doing the flashbacks with all of the other, like with the previous like groups, they start out more rainbow and colorful, like the colorful Hunmoon, and they get more and more dull as it gets closer to the current group. Which I thought was fascinating, considering like what happens.
Yeah.
Somehow no spoilers, because somehow one of you hasn't seen it.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a level of attention to detail in this movie that I haven't seen in a lot of movies. Like, there's so many little bits that you need to pay attention to. Like, one, just for the opening scene where they fight the demons on the plane. When she's on the phone and she says, "We'll be there in 3," it's 2 minutes and 52 seconds.
Yeah.
Love it.
Like, I was curious, like, she said to be there, and I kind of rewinded, like, because I wanted to see, like, the song again. I was like, 2 minutes, 52 seconds. Fuck. Like, I mean, they're gonna keep this going. I mean, not until the movie comes out, the sequel. They've got, you showed a little bit of the Mattel dolls, which this property is ripe for Mattel-style dolls.
Yeah, they're doing like part of their like Mattel Collector's Edition dolls, like they do with the Skulltimates with Monster High and stuff like that, and they already look great. I can't wait to see what they look like finished. Also,
Did you say heroin chic in the chat?
Yeah.
they had another stint in theaters for sing-alongs.
I mean, go ahead, because
You can put that shit out once every
That
3
gave-
months. People are gonna go.
Yeah.
it gave Netflix its first box office hit.
Yeah.
In the actual box office. This thing is a wildfire,
It's a
to be honest.
movement. It's like it reminds me of when like BTS was first sweeping America. Like, it's like a renewal of the whole K-pop movement.
And even with the licensing, with Mattel and Hasbro splitting the licensing, the two largest toy companies are splitting the licensing. The money is flowing for this, so
Yeah.
I love a good success story, and this is a success story.
Yeah.
Love it.
Oh
I
yeah.
want to see more cosplays.
Oh,
All
God.
of the little girls this year for Halloween, all the little Rumi braids, and I saw a bunch of mothers being like, "How do I do that though?" And I saw tutorial upon tutorial of how to do the braid in your little girl's hair.
I keep the
Ponytail
full-size candy bars for like the best costumes that come to the door. All the K-pop Demon Hunter costumes, they got full-size candy bars. They look so good.
So yeah, y'all take your time. I will be absolutely seated once the sequel comes out.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, props to them for not like capitalizing on it with like a rushed sequel. Like, take your time, do it right. It takes time to animate creepy tigers.
I love the tiger so much.
He showed up with that
Oh,
energy
okay.
and he just like stayed there the whole movie, and I loved it.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's hit it. Well, we got a new movie coming to theaters from Anton Fuqua, and it is the biography of Michael Jackson. Look, the king of pop. Michael Jackson made $107 million last year in record sales. $107 million last year. Not years ago, just last year. His gross for record sales is $107 million. So anyway, Anton Fuqua is directing a new movie based off of his life, starting from the early days of the Jackson 5 up to his death. Now, Anton Fuqua has been known for making grim and gritty movies, and there are some dark periods of this that I don't cut them. Let's go ahead and just lay it all out. It looks like it's going to be good. We have a very star-studded cast for it, but I would like to point out one person in there. You might notice the lead actor looks a lot like Michael Jackson. That's because that is his nephew, Jafar Jackson, the son of Jermaine.
Allow me to pull up the trailer.
Oh, go right ahead. Yes. So yeah, this movie was supposed to come out, but it got delayed due to the actor strike. They did kind of fall in line with everybody and said we're going to stop production during the strike, and they did. It is scheduled for release in April 24th, 2026. Lionsgate and Universal will be pushing this out. Jafar Jackson, like I said, is playing Michael Jackson. Coleman Domingo will be playing Joe Jackson. Nia Long is in this as Katherine Jackson. Yes, I love Nia Long. Miles Teller will be playing John Branca. You have a couple other actors, Trey Horton, Ryan Hill will be playing Marlon and Tito. Joseph David Jones is playing Jack. This cast is unknown people and a lot of known actors, like Lorenz Tate is playing Barry Gordy, which is Kevin Shanick is playing Dick Clark in this as well, and Derek Luke has been cast as Johnny Cochran. So they're definitely going to get into some of the legal aspects of Michael Jackson's life. Which, hey, if you're going to tell the story, we got to tell it as it is, for better or worse. I won't lie to you, I'm a big Michael Jackson fan. I've always admired his music. I was doing those dances as a kid. I was watching Thriller, Beat It, all those long music videos that were just cinema. They were pure cinema. So I will be first in line to watch this movie. But yeah, April 2026, we're getting the biography of Michael Jackson.
I didn't think this day was going to come. Not because of any problems, I just didn't think we were going to get something like this. I'm actually very excited and a little creeped out how much Jafar looks like him with the hair.
Yeah, when I saw the trailer, I was like, hold up. And then I look, oh, that's Jermaine's son. That makes a lot of sense.
Also, that Thriller scene in the trailer,
yes,
so smooth.
I mean, you've got some pretty big shoes to fill on that scene.
He also sounds like him, and that also freaked me out.
Yeah,
like when he's talking.
You would think that he has heard his uncle talk. So,
oh yeah, of course.
So I'm excited for it. It's a good opportunity. I hope it doesn't pigeonhole him as an actor, but it looks good from the trailer. The trailers got me excited. That's what trailers are supposed to do. So yeah, I'm going to the movies to watch this one.
I know almost nothing about Michael Jackson, so I'll be very interested to watch it. I don't know if I'm a little bit too young or if I just missed
King of Pop.
It's possible that it's a combo of the two.
Yeah.
Like, I know way too much about Michael Jackson, A, because my mom really liked Michael Jackson, but also I live with a roommate that knows a lot of things about random things. And we had an entire history lesson for the kids about Michael Jackson as we were showing them new music. Yeah. Uh-huh. It looks really good, though. I'm excited.
All right.
Speaking of things that are coming out relatively soon, but this one is almost immediately, tomorrow, Apple TV is premiering its newest sci-fi show, and it is supposed to be one of the best shows that critics have seen in a minute. It is from Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul, and it is called Pluribus.
Oh
yeah.
It stars, Rhea Seehorn, who plays Kim Wexler in Better Call Saul, and there's been all sorts of embargoes about what you can know about it, but what I do know is that the premise is there is a worldwide infection, a viral infection that's caused everyone to be blissfully happy. except for Carol, played by Rhea, who is it's billed as she's the most miserable person on Earth, but she appears to be the only one who doesn't have this virus. So if she's unusually negative, I don't know, but I'm guessing yes. It seems very much like it. And they released a full 9-episode thing to critics, not us. We haven't seen it, but it's supposed to be really good. Premieres tomorrow. Vince Gilligan's been, because he was doing interviews, but they couldn't release most of the information per his request. He's had to be pretty honest about like his process to give them anything to talk about. And he's talked a lot about how it's scary to step outside the Breaking Bad world that he's kind of been living in for 10 years and how they didn't expect it to be that big a hit. This is also going to be set in Albuquerque. They bought a house there while they were doing Breaking Bad, and they had very tight film crew and behind the scenes people that they just really loved working with. So it's coming out tomorrow. I'm really excited. The premise is a little bit of a turnoff for me. Like the idea of it centering around somebody who's so miserable. It's like, well, then how can you make a show that's not miserable to watch? But thinking about his other stuff, they've always been kind of miserable.
Yeah, never been happy campers.
But it's been presented hyperbolically and gleefully in its misery, just over the top scenes and stunts and throwing down chemicals and blowing up buildings and stuff. So I'm on board. I'm definitely gonna check it out. It's kind of genre defying. It's sci-fi-ish. It's horror-ish. It's undoubtedly going to be comedically inclined in some of its presentation. She apparently spends a lot of time on screen by herself. A lot of time, which is interesting, but we'll see how that plays out. Critics can't shut up about it. They think it's really good.
I mean, Vince Gilligan, I think, for both of us, is one of those guys that as soon as it was announced, we were both like, oh, so I'm going to watch that as soon as it comes out immediately, right now.
Ooh.
We trust, I think both, we just trust him.
Equilibrium giver vibe? Okay.
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, a little, yeah. It's like the people who aren't necessarily super special in their own, but because they have a perspective that other people are missing that's really, really important. I don't know. It feels very The Giver to me.
Yeah.
A reference that I now understand after borrowing the book on her recommendation and buying the book and reading it in 2 hours.
Because I loved that book. And I didn't even remember anything about it or pass on my love for it, apparently. So, yeah.
And now you can read the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got several in the docket. Yeah.
That's it. Tomorrow, Apple TV. $15 million an episode. 3 times the budget of Breaking Bad.
Oh, so they're going ham.
I'm impressed. I'm genuinely impressed that Apple gave him $15 million an episode for something he wasn't going to talk about and isn't based on previous IP. Yeah. That's Apple's doing okay in the TV realm.
Oh, it's my turn, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Cool. Everyone gets to now learn about an obsession I had as a child and will have again, and that is Neopets.
Oh, jeez.
This time we're talking positively about Neopets. They've done some not great things recently, in the past few years, with NFTs and things like that. But they are doing something that I've wanted them to do for a long time and never thought I'd get, and that is they are doing a collection of all of their best mini games. So it will be 25 classic Neopet mini games, including Fairy Bubbles, which was my favorite, Snow Muncher, which was also my favorite, Stop.
That was my nickname in high school.
God, that's gotta be when you're dating your old gym teacher as a woman, right? They call you a Snow Muncher.
So I used to work in an old folks home.
Please continue.
Jumpin' Gem Heist was the other one I was trying to say.
Jumping Gym Heist is that experimental phase in college.
God. All right. Anyways, moving on. If you have Neopass, this will sync with Neopass, and you'll get some bonuses to that, which we'll talk about in a second. Stop. Behave.
The bonuses is an STD screening.
Okay.
This is a children's game.
This is not a children's show.
That's true.
I'm so sorry.
I was thrilled with my comment, but I will stop interrupting.
It was really funny. Anyways, there are different. We'll have a digital release, and we'll also have a physical release for the game. Now there are some specials. If you get the digital release, you'll have a 26th hidden mini game called Starlight Symphony. That's all we know about it. If you get the physical release, you'll also get that 26th game, but also a secret hidden 27th game that we don't know anything about. I don't know what that means. You can do the pre-orders now if you would like, or wishlist on Steam. If you pre-order a physical copy, which you will need to do at your local gaming place, you can get a special edition of the game, which will include, of course, the physical game either for the Switch or the PS5. Not Switch 2, Switch normal. All 27 of the minigames, obviously. A sticker sheet with all of your favorite Neopets. Favorites is relative because it's the popular ones. A double-sided poster in full color, art cards, and collectible like scratch cards. So like the collectible like
Scratch and Snips.
yeah, not strat. No, I hope not. Like the hidden ones. There will also be local co-op and leaderboard, like online leaderboards. So you can play with your friends, like couch co-op with it, which I like that idea. There will be some seasonal events and DLC, but those look like they're going to be hidden behind the Neopass, which I don't actually know if the Neopass is free or not, because I didn't get. I don't know. I didn't know what this was. I didn't have time to research that.
Put Neo in front of everything.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what they've been doing since the early
my
90s.
Neo Switch on which I play my Neo games.
It's since the late 90s, early 2000s. That's what they've been doing.
Wild.
Yeah, again, it'll be on the Nintendo Switch, PS5, and PC via Steam. You can go wishlist it now, if you would so like. It will be coming out in March of 2026.
Was this the one that you had to feed your pet every day or
Yeah.
die?
Well, it never died. It was just very sad. It was honestly kind of upsetting because
a farm.
well, no, the art would change. If they were happy, they'd be like they are on the poster.
Yeah.
Like, let's take a look at the
Very
poster again
seen.
really quick. See, we have happy little Neopets.
Happy little whatever that is.
Yeah, happy little Neopets. If you didn't feed them, I don't remember the names. Please don't ask me to tell you the names.
A little alien.
Yeah, I think the alien was an Aisha. Or something, Aisia or something like that. Anyway, you would have your Neopets all happy, and if you didn't feed them, they'd get a little sad, and then if they were starving, they would look like they were on the brink of death. They would just be like slumped
They would never
over,
actually die.
but they would never actually die. So
Just
like
my fish.
so like my Neopets on whatever account, if it's still active or if it's still alive, an active account or whatever, they are so almost dead. But you could get food at like the soup kitchen for free or for cheap. And you could go to like this giant omelet that was somewhere and just get like a different kind of omelet every day. So you could get free food for your Neopets. And then
It's only ever sounded like a chore to me.
It was just a fun space where like if you wanted to play mini games, you could get points for the mini games, and those points you could use to like buy your Neopet stuff or adopt a Neopet. It was free to play. It was just a fun little flash place, basically.
Sorry, I was reading that comment, that last one that posted right there. Yeah. Like, wow.
School Neopet Polly Pocket style electronic game thing.
So happens when you make friends in real life. You stop caring about your friends on the internet.
Yeah, I put a lot of work into my home because you had a landing page for each user and you could do HTML coding. That's where I learned how to HTML code was from my Neopets page, and then transferred that skill to MySpace and then completely lost that skill when MySpace died.
Need is the mother of invention.
There's a guarantee if it's ever
Necessity.
niche and Cora has a very weird passion about it, it's something that she engaged in. Like, I had zero doubts going in this that she had a personal stake in Neopets.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Neopets being talked about on the show? Why? Oh, clearly this is a fixation that Cora has.
You think I'm not already going to pre-order this game?
I'm not surprised at all, actually.
The second, because I kept trying to see which games were going to be on there, and I saw 2 of them and went, well, now I have to get it because those are the only 2 I care about, and I'm not saying them again because I don't need y'all going into the gutter again.
What do you
maybe
mean?
it's us that something's wrong with. That was kind of...
So much, I don't even have a clear way to how that's dirty, but it is.
No, it does. Yeah, I know, I get it.
I mean,
get it.
it goes back to a very direct insult for
does.
lesbians that they adopted and took it back.
Hey, don't sell guys short.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna stream Neopets. I'm gonna force all of you to watch me play these mini games.
I'd rather watch you play FNAF, what is it, 3, 4? The one that's just all mini games?
I don't remember.
It's 4.
I thought it was 5.
Speaking of which, that movie's coming out soon,
Yeah.
too.
I'm very excited.
Anyway.
It's gonna be great.
It doesn't matter. You will be forced to watch me play Snow Muncher until you stop making dirty jokes about it.
I'm allowed to watch anybody do that. I don't think Texas lets you go to those websites anymore.
Oh, you just need a VPN.
Location scrambling.
March 2026, look forward to Neopet mini games for the first time, and I don't want to think about how long. Cass, please take this.
On the complete other end of the spectrum, John Rambo. We're getting a prequel to the Rambo series that is going to be called John Rambo, and we found out today the Russo brothers are producing. I'll remind you, the Russo brothers also produced Everything Everywhere All at Once. They do tend to pick very good projects.
A lot of Arrested Development.
The only thing that gave me pretty serious pause, because hold on. The main actor I do not know from much. His name is Noah Centineo. He seems great. Director hasn't done much. I will say the writers wrote Black Adam. And that's not...
It's not a ringing endorsement.
That's not an endorsement.
Black Adam falls apart on every single level.
It does.
It's not... You could argue in some ways it's more the effects and the acting than the writing.
Yeah. And, the chokehold that a contract with Dwayne Johnson puts writers in I feel like would be really difficult to navigate. He has had a writer several times that he's not allowed to lose a fight in his movies, which is very strange for a superhero.
I mean, I was thinking about this the other night. We were watching RRR. Stuff like that is very common in Bollywood, and they work around it. Mm. So I think it can be done. You can show somebody you've starved to death doing pull-ups in a jail, on his chains he's hanging from, very, very sexily. So I'm not ready to write off actors for having clauses like that. Don't hire them.
Mm. Yeah.
Or hire them and work within it.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to excuse bad storytelling because of that. You just had to know when you signed them on.
That's fair. Incidentally, if you haven't seen RRR, Kat and I saw it, watched it with some friends the other night. Fantastic. Gorgeous,
very
wonderful,
long.
Amazing, very long movie.
It's over 3 hours. I would encourage anybody to just start it and then be I'll watch 30 minutes of it. If I'm not having fun, I'll turn it off. It was really fun to watch.
It was so good. So incredibly good. But yeah, John Rambo, we don't have a lot of information on it. It's prequel, takes place during the Vietnam War, which prequel would have to. I've only ever seen the first movie, First Blood. I thought it was fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I heard not great things about sort of the rest of the series. That it just kind of devolves into useless action. But the first one, if you haven't seen First Blood, is a fantastic movie.
The book was very good, too.
I forget that his first name is John. And, like, it sounds like an Adventure Zone joke.
It does.
Like, this is Rambo. What's his first name?
John.
It's John. John Rambo.
Well, military people, we go by our last name. So.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I truly thought that was
two
a
brothers
joke.
that went by Bradley.
Actual John Rambo.
Because I've never seen Rambo at all. Period.
I will say, First Blood is a fantastic movie.
Yeah.
It was a very interesting look at PTSD and sort of where America was at the time. Yeah, and Sylvester Stallone, his best performance I think I've ever seen him give, including Rocky, which the first Rocky is a fantastic performance by him.
Rocky 1, 2, and 4 are the best ones in
I
my
like
opinion.
3.
I think 3 is okay.
Yeah.
No, I'd agree with that assessment. I'm a Rocky fan. I like boxing. So.
Yeah.
It was my parents. It's one of their like songs, the Rocky album, the first one.
I always feel the need to
their
play.
very first date.
I always
Go
feel
see
the need to
Rocky.
play Gonna Fly whenever I see somebody jogging.
What a date.
I just want to slow down a little bit and just play Gonna Fly, just for them, because I see them out there
Oh,
working.
it's my like, I need to do a little bit more cardio and I don't feel like I have it in me. Yeah, I put on Gonna Fly.
Mine is Eminem's Till I Collapse.
Mine's
Like,
crap.
do some crack.
you cannot give up running in the middle of a song called Till I
Till I
Collapse.
Collapse.
Like,
No, I do love that song.
yeah.
It's a great song. I actually have Eye of the Tiger, Gonna Fly, and Till I Collapse back to back to back. So if I do not feel like I have cardio in me, I just put those songs on.
Fun fact about Till I Collapse: Nate Dogg was in a wheelchair after a stroke in the studio doing that.
Oh, wow.
Which
Yeah.
just adds like another layer of like genuine like
not fucking around.
artistry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, no.
Anyway, yeah. John Rambo. Watch First Blood. Again, from what I hear, don't watch the rest of the series, but we'll see.
Blue Jeans, John Blue Jeans Rambo is in the comments. I love you guys so much. I didn't do with the whole credit, but I love you guys so much for understanding what I meant by Adventure Zone joke.
I do particularly like Jonathan Blue Jeans Rambonius. Rambocious. Or whatever.
Rambocious.
Rambocious.
Yeah, that's good.
These are just great.
Iconic. Right, that's my
Very
story.
blue.
All right. Well, she had some decent news. I unfortunately have some unfortunate news. For all my gamers out there, we got not one but 2 delays today. Marvel's 1943, which was a 1943 Rise of Hydra, which was going to have Steve Rogers as Captain America, and what was the Azuri, the Black Panther of Wakanda, teaming up to beat the crap out of some Nazis. Which, okay, I've already given you my money. It unfortunately has been pushed out to early 2026. This was supposed to go out. Let's see. Yeah, it was supposed to be released in May of 2025, but
damn.
yeah, early 2026 is when it's now expected. So I'm willing to wait. I think a Captain America game like this needs to be very good. I'm a big fan. I've told y'all it's my favorite character.
Is it single player PvE?
I think you're going to switch between the characters, and it is supposed to be a narrative-driven story as well.
Okay.
Captain
I like
America
adventure games.
at that time was kind of a younger, less experienced, where Azuri is King of Wakanda. So it was going to be a sharp contrast into the more seasoned Steve Rogers that we're used to seeing, instead more of a rookie, kind of getting his feet wet. And I was here for it. Also, I'm punching Nazis. It's a good time.
Always a good
That's
time.
a Friday night, But yeah, I'm willing to wait early 2026. But along with that, Rockstar Games had to come out and announce yet another delay for GTA 6.
We're never getting this game.
This has already
game is
been
a
a
fantasy.
meme for years. We get blah 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 before we get.
It is.
There's only one game that has had more memes about it not coming out, and
It's
So
out.
GTA 6 is now delayed to November 2026. So yeah,
First.
it's And also, I love how they wanted to say that this had nothing to do with all the employees that we laid off from Rockstar UK. Now, we've heard, like, I think I've even talked about here, there is a completed version of this game out there. I feel as though that is a lie. You know, the test results have come back and we found that's a lie.
Like,
So,
you guys remember when I was having my like Suikoden meltdowns and that we were gonna get this game and y'all were like, and you guys were like, you're delusional, that's never happening. You know why I kept hope? Because they didn't do this shit constantly.
well, I'm actually going to go a little bit of the rumor mill, and it's something I mentioned last time I talked about when the game was coming out. This isn't a delay because it's not a completed game. This game is complete. It's done. They are wanting to release the online version side by side with this. Because GTA Online has made money.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand how much money GTA Online has racked in.
Oh, I can gather.
So they want that new experience.
$9.
People have been playing GTA Online for years.
Oh yeah, I randomly get like clips of people trolling each other in GTA.
I'm
online.
sorry. I mean, I don't do that.
I would love it if you did. That'd be really funny.
Trolling people as NPCs in GTA.
Yeah, you mod the game so that you're an NPC and can't be killed, and you can like duck out of the way of bullets.
I've done
and
terrible
stuff.
things. Anyway,
Oh,
but
it's so funny.
the fact is, people are still coming around for that.
Yeah.
So Rockstar knows what they have on their hands. That's why this game is delayed. The online portion of it is not ready yet.
I think that's stupid because they released GTA 5 and then they released the online just kind of randomly. They didn't know they had this huge hang space on their hands. It was unexpected even from them that it would grow to those volumes. It seems like you could just release it, the game, have a huge release, and then get a resurgence.
And don't forget,
Yeah.
we've seen a full trailer for GTA 6 already.
Oh yeah,
With gameplay included in the trailer, not just cinematics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
they've released behind the scenes jiggle physics like
Yeah.
actors.
this is
Yeah.
all because they want those online dollars that they have kept. Because I'm pretty sure that some of the player base has lapsed. That's just the way it goes with the online games. This is a way to just rope all of them back in. With wallets open to get cars and points and whatever, and skins and whatever. So that, I'll go ahead and say, that is the online portion. Marvel's game, though, has been quiet since we got that teaser trailer announcement. We haven't seen anything. That game's not even close to being ready, which is fine. Take y'all's time, work on that. GTA, y'all trying to squeeze them dollars out.
Yeah.
And that's fine. Y'all know, you know what product you have. You know what your product is worth. I can't hate too much.
It's hard for me to. I'm in Act 3 of my second playthrough of Silksong, so it's hard for me to fathom playing another game right now.
I finished Ghost of Yotei, and I don't want to play anything right now.
Brett finished Silksong.
I've seen like memes.
I don't want to touch a controller for a while.
I've seen memes about this. This is one of those games like God of War that you're just so invested in that world that you have genuine mourning for having finished it and you don't know what to do next.
I can't even tell y'all a part of this game that at the end just it is a twist the knife in your heart moment.
Oh, I have an idea. Give me your PlayStation so I can play it. If you can't fathom playing another game.
Jason, I can
I
find
heal
a game for
quickly.
you to play.
I heal quickly, okay?
I have some farming sims you can play.
I'll play,
I have some
Power
dating
Wash-
sims you can play.
Power Wash Simulator is
Do you want to date Brennan Lee Mulligan
That's right. We could.
as a hamper or whatever?
No, he's a pile of board games.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me check my list of things.
He's
I need
Parker
to do.
Bradley.
That's not on it.
You can date.
Anyway, hey, game's delayed. Everybody be patient. Be patient for one. Be angry about the other. That's all I got to say.
Also, I would like to point out that someone in the chat here has stated that the perfect way to mod GTA Online is to play as the car, and I agree. That's great.
Oh, Christine. Okay.
There is someone that I saw modded themselves as a helicopter and would just like fly in and just grab people and then just drop them on top of a building they couldn't get down from. They couldn't even jump off.
They actually identify as an attack helicopter.
I want to play as the AM radio talk show host
No,
from GTA 3.
the best thing to mod yourself as is a traffic cone.
I saw a picture of a construction worker in a traffic cone costume. It was so cute.
I'm sorry, the chat mentioned Suikin, and I'm trying to figure out why.
Calm
Because
down.
you said you had a video game for him.
Anyway,
That's true.
Obviously.
That's right. You said you were gonna play Suikoden.
okay, maybe I should
I
go on
will.
again.
I just need apparatus. Oh, yes.
I got to work on Suikoden.
Yeah,
Anyway,
it's on the Switch.
Kat, what you got?
So, Jesse Eisenberg has pointed the finger at Woody Harrelson, saying that he thinks maybe he was involved in the Louvre heist.
Hell yeah.
So, this is the thing. I saw this as a chronically online. That's not embarrassing, but I'm a Redditor. I'm a chronic Redditor, and that is embarrassing. I saw fairly early the rumor that the Louvre heist was a weird promo for the next installment in the Now You See Me franchise. Because they pull off big flashy heists with their special magic talents. And here's what I'll say about it. The movies have been very fun.
Yes.
I don't care. They're heist movies. The magic, Woody Harrelson's character has like a hypnotize instantly thing. That's bonkers. I don't care. It's fun. They're living in their own world.
Yeah.
But they were doing an interview with Jimmy Fallon, and he said it was really funny. This is Eisenberg. Said, we're doing press yesterday. We were all joking around. Oh yeah, it was us. And then Woody Harrelson came out with a very specific set of tools that he would use to try and do that. And he was stuck there being like, what the is an acute grating saw? How do you know any of this? And Jimmy Fallon was like, maybe from doing the movie? And he goes, no, maybe from doing the heist. So, yeah, there's been 7 people who have been arrested in that whole follow-up to the Louvre heist. As of yet, Woody Harrelson is not one of them.
So far.
Their password was Louvre.
Yeah.
I fucking love these
Yeah.
guys.
The password was to the security system in the Louvre. I saw that today, too. Was
Are you kidding?
Louvre.
Amazing.
It's so... It always falls apart. You
Yeah.
work in IT. It's the
Yeah.
passwords that people do not want to change. Even IT admins will tend to use something like Smart Ups 2010 for a long, long time. I'm just saying.
A lot of temporary passwords when you get hired, and it doesn't matter what company. A lot of companies are like password 1 with an exclamation point.
Oh.
And I had one of my coworkers told me they just changed it back to that. I'm like, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Password 1, all lowercase admin. 2 of the most popular
Yeah.
passwords that exist.
If you do want
I'm not
your-
even going to get into this.
Yeah, no.
I was going to say...
I could get in trouble in my
if
real
you know
job.
just
Yeah.
a couple
For real.
words in a different language, switch it to a different language. That's what I do with a lot of mine. It works quite well.
I had a system I worked in that you had to have a sentence as a password. So I picked a song that I knew nobody in my company would know because I listened to weeb shit, and I would just do lyrics in that song, and it was in Japanese, so that kind of helped.
That
Not
also helps.
Japanese characters.
I have
dear
a
God, no.
bizarre sitcom reference, and that's as specific as I'll get, that
Yeah.
I have used. And
Oh,
I can
I
always
noticed.
remember it because I can always remember the line in the sitcom.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
It is a good one. I'm aware.
And it's quite complex.
I know Kat's passwords.
She has all my passwords. I don't care. Anyway, that's it.
That way.
Yeah.
Now You See Me, Now You
Herborn.
Don't is coming out, I think, at the end of November. I
November and December, kind of packed.
mean, I
The
think
6
it's
months.
that. It would make sense.
I will say,
I don't know if they're doing promos for it.
I don't know if I believe the rumor that this is a stunt, just because the people at the Louvre are such assholes in terms of you can't even take pictures in the Louvre. Why would they let you? Why would they allow this?
I think it's. I thought
It would be
when I
funny,
first
though.
saw the theory that it was cool,
Yeah,
they wouldn't still be going with it.
No.
Like, that's not how it would work. France does seem like they wouldn't entertain. that, like, London worked with them quite a bit to do Now You See Me, the second one, which should have been called Now You Don't, or just been an ellipsis, either of those.
I did see something funny about, they said, oh, the Louvre was robbed. Someone said they checked the British Museum.
That British Museum has the opportunity to do the funniest thing of all time.
They really do.
Saw.
But they are not funny people.
Stolen from a museum is really the height of irony, I think.
Fun fact, the British Museum account on Twitter back in the day did ban someone who kept pointing out where they stole their items from. There was a dude that was like, would be like, such and such items stolen by the British in the British Museum. And they kept tagging the British Museum.
Amazing.
I mean, like, literally. And John Oliver has educated me on a lot of things, including, like, repatriation in museums and how messed up they can be. And I do fact check, but, like, yeah, it's pretty messed up. I don't go to a lot of museums anymore because I don't trust very much.
I'll go to art museums. I have more faith in those.
Yeah.
Than I do, like,
definitely better odds.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna steal the shit from the Louvre.
Or the Perot Museum, because it's science.
Yes.
Oh,
I love the Perot Museum.
We've only been to the Perot Museum once. They had a Sherlock Holmes exhibit.
Oh, that was so cool.
We disagreed with its findings.
Well, yeah.
I think we've talked about it before. There was a series of clues that you were supposed to solve, and we disagreed with the findings of the exhibit. And it struck us kind of on the way out when we were bitching about it that that's the most Sherlock Holmes thing of all time. Be like, actually, your clues are wrong. Your clues are bad.
It is
bad
very
clues.
Sherlock Holmes to be, especially Stephen Moffat's Sherlock
Yeah.
Holmes, but really all of them
Be like,
to be like,
okay.
I think actually your findings are inaccurate.
So,
And we patted ourselves on the back and moved on.
I just enjoyed the pretty rocks at the Perot Museum and also had fun pretending to be a meteorologist for a
They're
little
big
bit.
on kinesthetic, like, sculptures, like stand in front of a screen and that, like, push-out peg thing. Well, and I really, really like that kind of science-art marriage. That's it.
Yes. All right, we should move on. This is a short story. I know that apparently I don't have a lot in common with my peers here on the show, here in the studio with me about Neopets, but I do have something in common with my next story, and that is we all love a giant monster.
Hell yeah.
We're getting more Godzilla, baby.
Hell yes.
Godzilla -0, or as you can see it so artistically inclined with Godzilla minus Gojira minus 0.0. We're going to be getting that. And we're getting it pretty quick. It is set for a global release of late 2026.
oh shit, for real?
Real.
For reals. This was all revealed on Godzilla Day, because of course. This is the first Godzilla to win an Academy Award since it was like for 70 years. So yeah, if you haven't seen -1, let me just say, please go watch it. It's really good.
It's on my list. I haven't seen it yet.
It's really good as a first Godzilla movie, I think. The creator for it, Takashi Yamazaki, he is returning to the film. He is again going to be directing and writing and overseeing the film's visual effects, because he is a writer and a visual effects artist. And he'll be teaming up again with Robot and Shirogumi, so it's the same team as we had before. Very excited about that. The production is expected to begin very soon, with shoots planned for New Zealand and Norway, which will be interesting. That's all we know. They are keeping very tight-lipped about what the movie is going to actually be about this time, which I'm fine with. I don't know if this means it's going to be a prequel movie, which would be very interesting because the people that were in the film knew about he was a legend. Godzilla was a legend that everyone had heard. So it could be like the start, or it could be like the aftermath of Godzilla, because it was was not kind.
I thought there already were prequels to the Godzilla movies. I thought those were just Geico commercials.
Hey,
Or Green Day songs.
disrespectful.
Because it's a lizard.
Or Green Day songs.
Or Green Day songs.
Because brain stew.
cat.
Damn it.
Oh, yeah.
I do not
Iconic.
appreciate your disrespect.
It's the only lizard thing I could come up with.
It's fair.
let's,
It's fair.
let's talk about -1. Because also, there was a story written on supercoolnerdshow.com about this earlier this week.
The website?
The
Yes,
website.
the website, supercoolnerdshow.com. So, won an Academy Award, made $7.65 billion, was re-released several times in color, in black and white. Godzilla -1 made the money. And also, as I pointed out in this article, made Jason actually give a damn about the humans.
Yeah, the
Wild.
I know, right? I don't care about
Yeah.
Task impossible.
that. And they did it.
So just real quick, I just want to point out the way to know that this is a good Godzilla movie is if you care about the humans, which was the case for Godzilla -1, for Shin Godzilla. Like, you have to care about the humans and their conflicts with Godzilla as well.
Somewhat.
To a degree, you have to care enough so that when their parts are on screen, you're not irritated. And with Godzilla -1, I was more worried about the humans, and I kind of was scared every time they brought up Godzilla, every time that they went to the monster.
That's the big thing that the 2014 Godzilla, the American Godzilla,
Oh, yeah.
We all talked about
super
those.
failed at, right?
They really did.
Yeah.
I almost... The scene where we finally see Godzilla and they cut away, I almost walked out of the fucking theater. I was like... I think I scared the person next to me because I was like, are you... Like, I did that noise,
Yeah.
and I was like starting to get up because it's like, all I've been saying about is Bryan Cranston and the guy that played Quicksilver and their family fucking issues, and I finally get Big G and they cut away.
Wild.
Yeah, it
Wild
was
choice.
irritating. But Godzilla -1 doesn't have that problem. You get plenty of good shots of Godzilla, and you feel the power of this monster in uncomfortable ways. Like, I cried a lot in this film. I cry a lot anyway,
BJ's
but...
Rule 34, it's out there.
Yeah, the comments
No.
have gone from
Also, Godzilla-
X, Y, like math memes to chromosome memes.
Also, remember, Godzilla
And then
is...
to porn.
And then to porn.
Godzilla is canonically in a relationship with Mothra, so...
Oh, yeah.
I'd also
shit,
like to point
really?
out in my article, I pointed out
that?
all of the previous Godzilla movies and which ones you should go watch on Godzilla Day. Which, spoiler alert, was all of them. Go watch Godzilla Final Wars. It was my favorite until -1.
That's how I do it.
And as a fun
Yeah.
story for all of those analog horror fans out there is a Godzilla analog horror. It's called The Man in a Suit. You should go watch that. Kind of weird.
Nice.
Godzilla's great, is the moral of this story, and we're getting more of it. And all of us are excited, and I'm surprised we're getting it so fast.
Yeah.
Also, that logo was drawn by the writer, director, and VFX. Yeah, that infamous logo now.
Yeah.
It's
He
so
drew
good.
that.
Hold on,
yeah.
let's take another moment to appreciate this logo.
I mean,
Take a...
it's a G that, looking at it, it looks like a kaiju. So,
Yeah. And it's the same G they used with -1. I like the repurposing of it.
Looks
I also
like a Junji Ito monster.
I also like that the 0.0 looks like a little shocked face
Yeah.
in like
Yeah.
chat text speech. Just oh
And Tat Tat.
yeah.
Yep.
Emoticons? Yes, emoticons, that's what they were called. Boy, I feel old. Hey Cass, do you want to tell us about something?
I do.
I'm so glad.
Mercy Flesh, this is for you. Scrubs is coming out. We have a release date for this Scrubs. I've seen it called a reboot. It's not a reboot. It's a sequel series. February 25th, 2026. And we got some cast members that, to my knowledge, had not been confirmed until just now. Obviously, we have Donald Faison, we have Zach Braff, we have Sarah Chalk, we had Judy Reyes, and John C. McGinley confirmed as recurring, which makes me very slightly nervous. But we also got confirmed Phil Lewis and Robert Maschio as Hooch and the Todd. They are also coming back and they're in production. I will say, I'm not 100% sure how the Todd as a character works in the year of our Lord 2025-6.
I think they
gotta be
already
very
got
different.
him there with the Todd appreciates hotness. Like, as long as he's pretty, like, canon horny.
Yeah.
Like, we have some tolerance for that as
Yeah.
long as it's not just, like, misogynistic.
Yeah.
Also, we know he works in 2025 because the Todd was my surgeon.
Oh yeah, one of Cat's surgeons straight up had the Todd vibes.
Black scrubs. Pretty well built dude. Looked and vibed a little like the Todd.
So, fun fact, I've never watched Scrubs at all.
Oh,
But
It's so funny.
regularly, as someone that works in the industry where I get ridiculous requests from time to time, my favorite comeback is, not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen! Regularly, I do that.
Kat and I recently, after she had a certain surgery, we just turned Scrubs on. I think at the pilot and just
We blew through like 5 seasons or something.
like both of us
It was
fell asleep on
basically-
couches while it was playing.
It was basically, I couldn't laugh out loud, so I needed something very, but I mostly like comedies. So, like, I wanted something very familiar
No.
that
And there is
would
nothing more
only
familiar.
prompt up
Yeah.
at most. So we watched that and Civil War.
Oh yeah, Alex Garland's Civil War, which does not
different
have a funny
vibes.
moment in it. But like a lot of it holds up. There are some very dated things that happen.
I don't think
And-
we'll hear certain nicknames for Turk or
Yeah.
At least not
there's
with that.
famously a couple of things that have been straight up cut, not appropriate in 2025. Honestly, I think that's a good sign. I think if you look back 20 years and you haven't grown at all as a society, you're doing something very, very wrong. And I think comedy is one of those kind of benchmarks as to where you are. So, but a lot of it still holds up. I do think that you would find it probably pretty funny.
I don't have a problem with the show. I've never gotten in. I've
Yeah.
never just gotten around to it.
I think it's a fantastic show. Seasons 1 through 6, and then some of 8.
I
7
would
is
go
quite rough.
even further in the, like, if there's nothing you would cut and say that comedy should not hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
It should be, like, Blazing Saddles is still hysterical. You couldn't do exactly that now, and that's good.
Yeah.
But comedians can be some of the most progressive people, including very much Mel Brooks. Has always been pretty progressive.
And including Scrubs. Scrubs has an interracial couple in which neither of the people are white, and that shit
Yeah,
wasn't
we weren't
happening in
doing that.
sitcoms.
We had Friends.
We had
and
Friends.
the big deal was supposed to be that one of them thought Gabrielle Union was hot, which Gabrielle Union is still hot.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no controversy there.
Yeah.
In fact,
That-
multiple among them found her hot, and I very much agree.
You said Neil Flynn. We actually don't have Neil Flynn or Ken Jenkins confirmed. So we don't have the
Ooh.
janitor or Dr. Kelso. I will say the last thing Ken Jenkins was in 2019. He's probably extremely retired. So I don't know that we'll see him for
Whereas
more.
the
Maybe
last
a
thing
cameo
the janitor was in
that we saw was Shrinking.
was a different show by the same
By,
guy.
Yeah, by Bill Lawrence. So number 1 still working. Number 2 still gorgeous, amazing actor. So I would be
Still buddies with him.
yeah, I would be surprised if we don't see the janitor. I wouldn't be shocked if we don't see Dr. Kelso, but I would love to see him for like a cameo. Again, he seems very
I could see
retired.
him doing a cameo as Dr. Kelso, but like as a patient
Yeah.
who's retired and never
Yeah.
wants to see the inside of this hospital ever again. That makes sense as canon.
Yeah,
It would also make
Even
for a
with a
really
cameo.
good episode too.
Yeah,
or
it's
like
just him showing up and maybe even being a little vulnerable. There have been hints throughout Scrubs that he's not quite as heartless as he seems,
Yeah.
although he is pretty brazen.
yeah,
I don't know. I would love to see him for an episode. I'm not necessarily mad
yeah.
if he doesn't want to be in it.
yeah.
You can catch me crying February 25th as I see the return of truly this show that got me into loving television. And television is just my fucking passion. It was Scrubs and 24, neither of which I should have been watching at the age of 13, but like, let's not get into that. Yeah. But yeah, the show that made me love TV. I'm so excited. I'm going to cry. I'm going to cry the minute I see new Scrubs on my TV.
I'm excited. I would not be excited, like, about some of it, partially because Scrubs didn't end very strongly.
No.
And whatever. Had I not seen, like, he has continued to grow and his stories are still hysterical.
If he wasn't
and
doing
it's funnier
his
and funnier,
best work
he's doing
now.
maybe the best work he's ever done currently.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to
If
see
you
him
haven't
do
watched-
that with his cast.
Yeah, if you haven't watched Ted Lasso and Shrinking, also both stellar TV shows.
Shrinking is underappreciated.
Yeah.
Ted Lasso has had its moments, and like I agree, like I like it. It's very wholesome, very positive, very something we needed during COVID.
Yeah.
But like Shrinking is barrier busting, kind of rapidly. You can be laughing and they can make you cry within 20 seconds, but it's just beautiful and heart wrenching.
Oh yeah, that show bitch slaps you
Yeah.
constantly. Anyway, Scrubs. Jason.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah, Jason, we have to keep you from...
I'm fighting with people in the chat.
Texting during class.
Yeah. I was about to create a bot to do something.
Jason,
Anyway,
hand me that phone.
no, I need it for my notes. Hey!
He does need it for his notes, but
Oh,
afterwards you get to hand the phone over.
I'm handing the damn thing over. Anyway, so if anybody has $400 laying around that they would like to give me, I would greatly appreciate it because Lego just announced their newest ideas today. This was rumored and teased, but we are getting a Star Trek Enterprise D Lego set. This thing looks amazing. It is releasing November 28th, 2025. The cost of this is $399.99.
Damn.
You are looking at a 3,600 piece set. It has, let me get this straight here. Yeah, 10 minifigs that comes with this thing, with accessories and Data's cat. If you watch Star Trek, his cat's name was Spot. You
Brent
get
Spiner fucking hated the cat.
you get the shuttle along with this set. It is positively massive. You see this one guy with the very good hair there. He's got a ponytail. I appreciate that. Holding this thing and trying to put it on the stand. Look at this. Look at the massive. Just, I need this in my life. It has a shuttle along with it. You can also detach the saucer section for the battle bridge. Ooh, look. I don't have a lot of I don't have any of like the Legos icon sets, like the high
the Falcon,
premium.
yeah.
I do have the Millennium Falcon, like just the general release one, and I got that from from a shady Lego dealer, by the way. I need to tell you that story.
What is it?
It's in the closet over there.
You can't put the...
It's not Lego though. It's Lego.
I guess Han,
It is
Han is in the closet.
It is the big Lego. It's the one from the Force Awakens.
Okay.
So, yeah, I did get that, but I don't have, like, the UCS, which is, like, the larger 1,000-piece sets. Because, honestly, if I ever put together a UCS set, it is never coming apart.
Yeah.
That thing is furniture after I put it together. This, however, I love Star Trek and Star Trek: The Next Generation. It was my Star Trek show. We had Star Trek when I was a kid, and it was okay. The Next Generation was my show. It ran longer than the other Star Trek. The effects were better. And it's probably one that has gone back to the well more times than anything, with Picard and other Enterprise movies afterwards. So yeah,
Generations is one of the best Star Trek movies, and that's the one that has.
and it's pretty much
mostly
what
Picard.
kicked off another renaissance of Star Trek, because we got after that Deep Space Nine, Voyager. Enterprise. It brought Star Trek back to the forefront, and I'll always be appreciative of it. But back to this massive Lego set. I actually have the dimensions are in here. Hang on.
Big.
After it is put together, it is 23.5 inches long, and the height on the stand is 10.5 inches tall. So yeah, this is nothing to play. We don't even get into how wide it is because the saucer section of the Enterprise was the largest part of it. So,
Right.
yeah, coming out this November, this is your perfect gift for any Star Trek fan. I know we don't do like, hey, here's a thing to buy for Christmas. No, this is something. If you got somebody special in your life that loves Star Trek, get them this, and then get me one, please. Just go ahead.
This was somebody you don't
Send
love.
somebody you don't love, me. Send me friggin' Star Trek Enterprise.
You haven't seen Star Wars or Star Trek?
Are you talking to the air?
No,
Are you
I'm
talking to the
talking to
cat? Oh. Anyway, yeah, this thing looks awesome. You know, these UCS sets, well, that's UCS is pretty much just Star Wars, but they run expensive. But man, once you put them together, I mean, how many of us walk by a Lego store and just like stop for a second to look at, because they put the expensive sets in the window.
Second?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, not
One
a
of my
second.
favorite
No, I'm looking at-
photos I've ever taken was just in a bucket of Lego heads.
Yes.
And
Your little grumpy face.
in one of them was just an angry face, like looking out, like, and I just took a macro picture of that head surrounded by other Lego heads. It's one of my favorite ones. I love Lego. We had
Our
a
entire
giant
childhood.
tub
Yeah.
of Lego. We
I
Which
never,
I found the other day.
it's in the garage in the
Yeah.
gray. Yeah. We didn't ever put together a set and leave it. That's not really how our family did.
No.
And
stuff.
yes, I counted Spot the cat as a minifig. I'm sorry, so that is 10. Yeah.
Baby.
But yeah, you get the full crew, and it's awesome. It looks amazing. Woo! I don't know. I went to college for this kind of money, so
Like, there's so many. It's one of those things where I don't buy Lego sets because if I bought one,
Because
I
a
would
problem.
want 50 more. Like,
Mhm.
because I want the tall necks from
don't have that
Horizon.
yet.
I want one of those. I would love BB-8. I would love just way too many.
For Christmas one year, my roommates got all, like, we had our movie crew over for like a cookie decorating party, and we were exchanging some gifts and stuff because we knew we wouldn't see some of them till after the holidays.
Yeah.
And they had gotten everybody a Lego set that they thought represented them.
Oh, that's so cool.
I got the little what's it called? Not a cornucopia, but like the little like flowers for like Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I got that for Becky,
Yeah,
and she put it together.
I think that's
I
cool.
haven't put it together yet because I don't want it to break whenever we inevitably move out of the house. So I'm going to build it when we move. Some people like he got one person like a Sonic set because they like Sonic and stuff like that, and it was really cute. And I Legos are just cute. I love them,
Oh, yeah.
and I can't wait to see Jason hang this Enterprise somewhere one day.
I'd be afraid to hang it because if it falls, I will cry.
I built, for one of my cosplays, I built a Lego gun, and I was at a convention, and it fell, and it just shattered everywhere, could not find all the pieces. Heartbreaking. It was for a Black Widow cosplay, I think.
I surprisingly have a lot of Lego sets in those closets that y'all don't know about. So
What
Well,
the
now we do.
Jason?
Yeah.
good luck getting to them. Anyway.
Anyway.
I know which button raises this up so you can get to the door.
Anyway.
Anyway.
Yeah. Legos. Kat.
So, I have a lot of nerd hot takes. A lot of nerd hot takes, but I'm gonna premiere maybe a new one for me, which is Miss Piggy is not a feminist icon. She's an abusive alcoholic. She is.
What?
And Kermit, by the way, is not a strong leader either. Because every time the final challenge comes, he's like, well, I guess we tried. And he walks off. Anyway, so with that in mind, I do love the Muppets. I think the Muppets have been something that has been consistently pretty good, like dating from 1968, 76, whatever it was, the Muppet movie, until like even recently with Jason Segel doing a Muppet movie, and it's just good, and I like them. Miss Piggy is getting a Golden Globe treatment from Jennifer Lawrence Emma Stone and Cole Escala, who wrote Oh Mary, the Broadway hit. We don't know much about it beyond this. We do know that Jennifer Lawrence was on Jimmy Fallon and said, wouldn't it be funny if Miss Piggy got canceled? I'm not saying that's the plot of this, but like, it got the wheels turning, and I'm like, I'm here for it. I want to see an authentic biopic of Miss Piggy that shows her that she doesn't treat people very nicely.
She could get Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah, it comes out. She could be. I can totally see that, like hosting a talk show, which is part of, I think, what she did in the show they tried to make.
Yeah.
And yeah, people coming out and being like, but I felt scared, and
she
was
in the
mean
face.
to me. Yeah, like Miss Piggy. No, mine is Animal. It will always be
It's
Animal.
funny that you should mention Muppets, because literally today I was regularly I use this meme when I see somebody getting wrecked in their own comments, and it's Pepe the King Prawn. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. They're bodying you in the comments, and you fucking deserve it. I can hear that in the Pepe voice every time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like if you find like a stupid on Threads or something, and
Yeah.
you'll see like maybe 20 likes but 3,000 comments. It's like, oh baby, I'm jumping in.
Yeah.
I'm jumping in feet first. I don't even care what the depth is. Let's go.
Setting up a lawn chair by these comments.
And this is ready to go in my phone.
I see that one. I see the Donald Glover, like this weird dude with a blue thing on his face that fucks
Let's move that,
chickens.
Chief.
Yeah.
I saw what you did.
Yeah, I know everyone did. Sorry, I was giving Muppet recommendations in the chat.
We watched the Muppet Christmas Carol
We'll
on
talk about it
Christmas
on
Eve
Monday.
every single
Yeah, our family tradition.
year.
Muppet Christmas Carol every Christmas Eve.
Michael Caine and the
y'all
Muppets.
gotta be
I'm
here,
so here.
For those who also want the Muppet
Y'all here
recommendations,
Monday.
Muppet Treasure Island is one of my favorite movies. I might be biased because it has Tim Curry in it, but I don't care.
Everyone.
But I think it's a great thing, or it's a great telling of the story. The only thing you have to keep in mind with any Muppets thing is they are treated as normal people and normal in the setting. They are not treated as puppets. They are living creatures.
Yeah.
And that's what Jim Henson wanted, and that's how they are always treated. Muppet Christmas Carol is another great one if you're looking for a movie. If you're looking for something more aimed at adults, The Muppet Show is perfect. I love The Muppet Show. Especially the episode with Alice Cooper.
Yeah, the big two, I think, are Muppet Treasure Island and Muppet Christmas Carol, that are the same in the opposite way, in that Michael Caine treats every Muppet like they are a Shakespearean actor.
Yeah.
We're here, we're doing this, and we're doing it 100% seriously, and Tim Curry is a Muppet. So neither of them seem strange in their circumstances, and it is weirdly heartfelt.
It's also weirdly accurate retellings of stories
The
in
most-
both Treasure Island and Christmas Carol.
Yeah.
I can quote a good portion of A Christmas Carol because of Muppets.
A Muppet Christmas Carol is the most accurate text version of A Christmas Carol ever made.
Yeah.
And that better not change.
I want to see them do The Great Gatsby.
That's
I'm
what
not going to lie.
It came into public domain recently, so they could do The Great Gatsby.
Funny story. My inspiration for having comebacks for people and shit, the way I did, was Statler and Waldorf.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
Like,
She has a shirt.
yeah, they were like the best. Like they were Jason's young Jason's smartass inspiration.
I have a shirt with just outlines of like their silhouettes, and it says "Haters gonna hate."
Yeah.
I love the one like, I wonder if there's life on other planets. Why? You don't have a life on this planet. Just and the one they just
Amazing.
wreck Milton Berle the whole time.
It's just solid. It's been solid
Yeah.
storytelling. I really did like Jason Segel's movie from like 10 years
2011.
ago ish. Yeah, even longer. Because it stayed true to the original Muppet movie in that there were a lot of cameos that were really brief, and who they were was clever and fun. I liked the follow-up to it with Ricky Gervais, although not as well because I don't like him as much, but it did have Tina Fey as the bad guy.
That's great.
And that was fun. She had to sing.
Yeah. Muppets are great is the moral of the story.
Yeah. That's it.
Oh.
It's your turn.
Bring it
no.
home, Cora.
All right, we're going to bring it home with another kind of niche thing, but I don't care. So for people who build models or collect garage kits or anything like that, you are well acquainted with the Japanese convention of Wonder Festival, which is a convention where people in that hobby, customizing model kits, things of that nature, they all come together and kind of share in that hobby. Well, for the first time ever, we are getting a US version of this convention, and it is at one of my first conventions, MomoCon in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hey.
Damn it! Sorry.
It will be premiering at MomoCon next year, so next MomoCon we will have Wonder Festival as a part of it. Let's get into it. Again, it is a legendary Japanese event that celebrates figure and model collecting and craftsmanship. At the event, there will be all kinds of industry and independent creators showing off their works and possibly selling some. I don't know. There's not a lot of information right now. But if you have any kind of ticket or admittance into MomoCon, you automatically have a ticket into Wonder Festival. So if you are there as a vendor, if you are there as an attendee, or anything in between, you already have a ticket into Wonder Festival. You don't have to pay extra to go in there. If you are a creator or an industry professional of some kind and want to apply to be part of Wonder Festival, they are accepting applications right now. And that is independent artists and professionals alike. Jason has
I need this.
broken.
No, I need this. When I saw Wonder Festival, I was like, I know the Japan one, but
Yeah, this is going to be the
then I
US.
saw US and I instantly okay, no, I need this to tour. I need this to screw Atlanta. I need this everywhere. We don't need MomoCon. We need this everywhere. This is like DreamHack. We need this.
I mean, and it's possible that it could tour a little bit. This is the US premiere, but I will say it does seem like it's probably going to stay with MomoCon. Which, honestly, that's really great for a convention that started out free at at Georgia Tech. It's gotten big, huh?
Honestly, I feel like they're field testing the concept, but I do feel like that's entirely unnecessary. This is going to be a huge thing.
Gunpla has always been popular in the U.S., and we've recently gotten a lot more eyes on that with Hobby Lobby. Opened up an entire Gunpla section.
Not Hobby Lobby, Hobbytown
USA. Open up a rather robust Gunpla section, and at great prices that people can go in and just get into the hobby. And not just Gunpla, other Pokemon kits. Yeah. All the Bandai kits, they're readily accessible. And normally these are all special order things. So we've kind of reached this new age of model building. So I can see why this is a thing now.
And it's also important to note as well, garage kits are also very popular in the fandom. I apparently have one that I didn't know about. Garage kits are essentially, you get a figure, but it's unpainted, and you put it together yourself like a Gunpla. So you can have your anime girl, but you get to put her together yourself and paint her however you want, and it's really cool. And they have some, obviously, for specific animes and specific stuff. But the point is, it adds an extra layer of creativity, because how many people have, and this is, I guess, more a question for Jason and I, since we collect figures more often or look at them. How many times have you gotten a figure and you've hated the paint job on it, or the tunic could have been a better color?
I have modded and added to figures all the time.
Garage kits are a really great way to get the color you want out of it, and they sometimes come with accessory kits that you can build, and that's also what this is about. It's about the customization of it. If you've ever been online and seen the Gundams where they've been turned into magical girls or Decodend and stuff like that, that's also this.
I mean, we've also seen a resurgence of things. Well, we've got things like Super Mini Pla, which covers Super Sentai things. And
I think Cass needs an example.
We've also gotten things like, recent,
Cat gets it apparently. I
Blockies.
have no idea what y'all are talking about.
which Blockies has had like Marvel characters, Transformers, but it's still model building, and people are enjoying it. I mean, I hate non-transforming Transformers, but I won't deny
Who
that.
doesn't?
Exactly, thank you. But people like these things, and that's fine. So the model kit building is rather
This is
strong here in the U.S.
It's my diva figure, like, but like also I had
okay.
one of the wooden complicated like that one of my friends
Yep.
gave me that was the diva one, and so like that would be her facet like to what it looks like the
Okay.
building.
I bought a Star Wars Mandalorian model kit, which I actually built on stream. You can find that on the channel. I bought that at Target. Yeah, that was available at Target. You can actually,
Gift, right? Yours was a gift.
Chris White.
Yeah.
if you go into most Targets now, they have a very small model section. They even have things that you need, like little files and snips to cut things off the sprues. So it's kicking.
It's the join
translate,
point
please.
when you like print like the sheets of wood or PLA or
A
whatever. It's the joint point.
And you
Okay.
need little scissors that make the cut flush. They're called snips, and you can find those at Target now.
You snip the
Yeah, you call
sprue.
them.
Yeah,
you snip
you
the parts off the sprue.
Snip.
Basically, you snip it smooth so that there's not like little bumpy edges on your smooth.
And then if
robot.
it's like
we
if
use
you
our utility knives
So-
and sanding paper
and if
to
you
get it perfectly.
like I've got a whole kit of files to make everything smoother. And everything.
as an example of a customization.
There we go.
This is
Wow.
a custom Wing Zero Gundam, which is usually blue and white and red, and they've made it pink and red.
I think that's the fastest Core's ever found a picture to throw into.
You think I can't find Gundam quickly? My other hyperfixation.
This is awesome, though. I love this, and I need this. I need this close to me.
Yeah, I mean, Georgia's only 1,000 miles away. It's fine.
I really like, I think it's important for like kids and people in general to have a hand in creating, even if you're just
love
replicating,
it.
like
Yeah.
putting it together, doing the paint, making custom versions of it, like is a great stepping stone to original content. And even if you never get there, like it's a hobby, it's manual,
Yeah.
doing something with your hands.
And-
It's good for your brain, your concentration. Your,
I know when I
all
built
of
that
these
one
things.
Gundam up there on stream, we had quite a few viewers, and it was mostly just me building it. We were having this conversation. We were just talking.
Yeah.
It was one of the more enjoyable streams I've done on the channel. Just,
Rude.
I meant like it was a very chill thing. I had
It
a
was
camera
his
above.
coffee.
What are we doing now, Jason?
We're drinking and bitching about things.
That's fair.
Okay.
And also streaming.
And streaming. But just to sit there and kind of build a model kit and people would just come in and we'd have conversations, it was nice.
Yeah.
It was very just chill. Like I could have had some lo-fi music playing. It would have been perfect.
I mean, there was a time in my life when I was young, my dad liked to build model airplanes.
Yeah.
Is maybe my earliest memory of it, but he got really into it.
I mean, we had a brother that loved to build Lego sets that he came up with himself and then did not want them destroyed, which one of
Yeah,
our other
he-
brothers took issue with.
He was such an asshole. Did I ever hide my cool designs that I
Yep.
made?
There's
I
just
did.
an enjoyment you
But
get
you
from that
hid them.
tactile build.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
1000%.
will
That's
say
why I
like
like Transformers.
Yeah.
I will say, like, this isn't just an event for Gunpla and Bandai products, because we have, like, remember Zoids has model kits, and there are some incredible people that have done amazing, like, dioramas with them, so, like, dioramas will be there, too, probably. My bestest of friends from the high school days, Straya, also does some dioramas and stuff, and they actually almost won a competition. I think they got like second place with their Liger Zero, which is really cool. But Zoids would be there. Model train and cars, I would assume, would probably also be there as well, because those are the same category.
Yeah.
So it covers anything. Yes, Zoids. Zoids is great. I want there to be a lot of those. Georgia had a lot of people that liked Zoids when I was growing up. So
They have a
like,
similar issue that we have here, that it's too hot to play outside for long months. So
Yeah.
that helps.
So we'll see how it goes.
Please, people, go to this and
I mean, if you're
make it
already
popular. This cat has to make a starring role.
Speaking
again.
a lot of Texas accents, so
Yeah.
that they know Texans like it too.
But I mean, if you're already going to MomoCon, you literally lose nothing by also attending the WonderCon. Because again, you get it with your ticket. It's automatically a part of it. If you buy a ticket to WonderCon, you also get a ticket to MomoCon because it's the same ticket. Just go. Give it a shot. Even if you don't think it's your thing. Wander. Just look at things.
The decadence.
You would be surprised what kind of hobby or interest you would get into from just looking.
Yeah.
I wasn't too keen on like doing custom Gundams myself because I just don't feel like I have time. And I thought it was just like adding lines or adding weathering and making it look cool. And then I saw I think it was a Japanese wrestler takes the Gundam models like I was showing you, makes them pink, but also adds like pearls and little ribbons and little skirts and stuff to them.
It's like the Bratz dolls and Monster
Yeah.
High dolls, but like I painted my diva in fuel colors, like
Yeah,
in
that.
that skin.
You're currently commissioned to paint a bunch of minis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been commissioned for money to paint a bunch of really cool boss minis.
Yeah, from Legends of Evantris, which Kat and I have been watching, and kind of slaps in a weird way.
It does. It's good.
And
What's that? We need to play some D&D.
Speaking of memeable,
Bruh, it's supposed to be our D&D weekend, and you sold it out to go look at Sonic's.
I'm sorry.
go be a furry.
Have we planned a campaign I don't know about?
I'm just saying.
I have a one-shot ready. I had the Halloween one-shot ready and have had
We
it.
could have played it, but no.
Screw that Sonic convention.
so for real, I'm having
Anyway.
some legitimate trauma flashbacks with the idea of playing D&D again. I'm
Why?
good to
'Cause
do it.
Was it because you're in organ failure, or was
Someone
it a
in the-
different reason?
Someone in the
last
chat
time-
owes me a game. I'm
the
just saying.
last time I was able to play D&D, one of my organs went into failure and started the healthcare nightmare of my life. Like, obviously D&D is been pretty important to me. It's something I absolutely will push through, but I didn't even realize I was having some of that with the concept of revisiting it until the last few days. That I was like, oh,
Oh.
What I would
just a
say,
barrier.
and it pains me to
Next
say
weekend.
this, but I think it's a good idea, is probably waiting until the new year to revisit the idea of D&D. Because we have the holidays coming up, so we're going to be having our hiatus soon.
Fine.
I would say maybe yes, with one caveat. I think we should do a holiday one shot of some sort. I'd be happy to write it
nice.
and do it as like
Well,
a
I
follow-up.
want to go
out
and
of
revisit our
canon.
horror thing again.
Or that.
That'd be awesome.
I could find a way to tailor it to be Christmas, I guess. King Arthur can be Christmas, right?
Bring it on.
Right.
All right, we're playing some D&D at some point. Keep an eye on the channel. Anyway,
We've never stepped away from D&D in a dramatic or permanent way. It's
Yeah.
going to happen.
Not on purpose.
Not on
not
purpose.
purpose.
I mean, I do
Sometimes
gotta-
you go
Again,
from
the
D&D to the
organ
hospital.
failure.
I do have to train for my upcoming battle with Santa Claus, so you know.
Oh, I need a very short.
You're gonna
I'm
fight
going to go to
Cat
my
Mike?
camera. Can we go to my camera?
Oh, okay.
I'm going to do a really short thing just because I realized we never have. So, to connect all the dots, when we were doing the last episode of Welcome to Tirana, which is on our channel, during that episode, my appendix failed. We didn't know that that's what happened and there was a big journey, but for anybody who needs a short that recaps it, that's what the jokes are for. It was several months in the hospital. I had the surgery. My appendix is removed. I am good. But that's the capsule of what the jokes are about, is that happened live on stream with you guys. The end.
Nobody had any trauma from it.
Ever.
It is a really funny story that I will cherish for the rest of my life. Oh, your first campaign was hard to end. Let me tell you about the end of my first campaign.
Nightmare Before Christmas vibes, though.
Oh,
Black Christmas.
I'm ready to
vibes.
roll. Let's do this thing.
I don't know. I'm
We need
excited.
to invite somebody to join us. How about
I-
Tech Force?
I want to
Get him in
take.
there.
I have a take on Violent Night.
I would love to Drax Santa Claus. It's my dream. He'll get it.
I have a take on it that's basically competing for the title of Saint Nick in a big arena battle.
I don't want
Talk
to.
about it. We'll discuss.
Yeah, I don't want
Yes,
to take
we
his
will
crown. I wanna
discuss
destroy
off camera.
everything. Anyway,
the plans.
All right, guys. Well, that is it for us. Hey, check us out at Sonic Expo over at the Mesquite Convention Center this weekend. We'll be asking some questions, and I'm so curious about a Sonic
Which
Expo.
Sonic character do you want to fuck?
No, no.
Hey, if you like Tails, you're bi. At least.
I do like.
Shit, you right.
Oh, hey.
I'm just saying. If they're like, one could be
I'm
good,
so
but
Thanks for
sorry,
giving
could
us
be
tickets
better.
to your con while we sit here and say this.
This is
So,
not
yeah,
slander. Being
We'll
bi
be
is
out
the best
there.
one.
We have 2 shows left of the season. We will be our last show will be the Thursday before Thanksgiving, as is every year, and we will be back after the new year with more stuff.
You know what the funniest part to me is that we end the show and then we go hang out a couple times.
Yeah.
Like it's nice.
Oh yeah, we're gonna go out and drink and sing karaoke probably.
That's our annual.
Usually Cora's birthday is like our celebration point for like ending the season. So
Yeah.
So we'll be doing that. Friends of ours, you're welcome to come by and sing karaoke with us and have a good time.
And enemies of ours, you're welcome to come fight Jason.
Fight me. I can fight again in a couple weeks.
In like a week and a half, yeah.
You already told the Critical Role people to punish me.
As they should.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I'm not going to
Why did you tell them that? Anyway.
They should.
So, yeah, guys, look for those interviews very soon on the channel. 2 shows left before we take our break. If you want to check us out online, of course, supercoolnerdshow.com, at SCNS Live, or at Supercool Nerd Show on social medias, Instagram, Blue Sky, and Threads. If you want to follow us personally, you can follow me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Jason the X.
Follow me on Instagram at Threads at The Good Cast and on Blue Sky, if I ever remember, at Moon Pie.
You can find me on Blue Sky and Instagram at BetterCat. I've posted as many as one Sky comments or whatever you call it.
But it's not blue. It's the issue.
I don't know. It's not a tweet, so I don't know what to call it.
Yeah.
See, you can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Corodono Art, and since I am not as depressed anymore, there will be artwork posted at finally.
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey.
Also, if you want to
happiness.
talk to me about Suikoden or kind of Zoids, I miss talking about that. Message me, please.
All right, guys, that's it for us. We'll see you next week, and as we always say around here, keep on nerding. T-shirts.
It's my Miss Piggy.